Hey guys, what is up? When it comes to the US stock market, there are more than 3,500 public listed companies ranging from the good ones to the donkey companies that you most probably have not heard before. Now let's be honest, even with our local Kuala Lumpur Stock Exchange, we barely know more than 5 good companies at the top of our head, let alone the US market. Well, on hindsight, we can just invest into the tech giants that we all know and love, the Amazon, the Apple, Google, Microsoft, and etc. But let's be honest, those blue chips, although they are stable, they provide very minimal growth as opposed to the new boys across the streets. So how does one even look for a good company listed on the New York Stock Exchange as well as the NASDAQ stock market and keep up with its news and progress? I've been receiving quite a few requests from you guys, so in this video I'm gonna cover 5 tools that I use on a daily basis when I'm investing in the US stock market. I appreciate the early thumbs up. These videos take a lot of time to make, especially with all the B-rolls that you're about to witness, so sit tight and enjoy the rest of the video. And with all of that out of the way, let's jump right into today's content. The first one for the day is Yahoo Finance. Anytime that you Google a company's share price, do you know that it is actually powered by Yahoo Finance? If you are searching for the all-in-one platform for your investing journey, then Yahoo Finance is the one you need. At the summary tab, you get to look at its market cap, the PE ratio, the EPS, upcoming earnings date, whatever, you name it all. And when you click over to the financials tab, you get all of the financials for the past 4 financial years. All the information from the income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement have been summarized for you. If you are too lazy to go through each and every annual report, then this page will save you a ton of time. When it comes to fundamental analysis of any company, you may need to access the company's financials to calculate all of the financial ratios as part of your quantitative analysis. PE ratio, PEG ratio, PB ratio, and the list goes on. I know, most of those sounds really hard for any starters to grasp, but fret not, you have Yahoo Finance to the rescue. Head over to the statistics tab, you get a full glance of all the key financial ratios and statistics for the past few quarters. Now how convenient is that? Alright, if you are someone that does all of your work on your mobile phone, no worries, Yahoo Finance got you covered because they have the mobile app version as well. The app itself is pretty similar to how the website version works. You get to create your own stock holding portfolio and get a bird's eye view of your portfolio's performance. And based on what stocks you're holding, the app will sort out news and articles that are relevant to you. One way that I always stay on top of the stocks that I invest in is to read the news on the Yahoo Finance app. For iPhone users, the Stocks app has already been installed by default. So go ahead and add widgets like this so you get quick access to your stocks or watch list with the latest news. I personally spend 5 to 10 minutes every morning just reading the stock apps to get updated with the stocks that I invest in for the previous trading day because time difference of 12 hours yo. Anyway, Yahoo Finance, trust me, you will love it. In fact, I think every investor that invests in the US stock market needs to install this app because this app is just phenomenal. Next up, I would like to recommend you Seeking Alpha. Similar to Yahoo Finance, Seeking Alpha is also available on your desktop website as well as on your mobile phone. They have an app for that, so go check it out. What I like about Seeking Alpha is that they provide more articles and analysis for any given company that you can just enjoy reading and also learn more about any particular company. If you are the kind that enjoys reading about others' analysis of any given company, then Seeking Alpha can do wonders for you. The platform is free in nature, but they do offer premium subscriptions for premium articles and analysis, but let's forget about that. We are here for the free stuff. To me, the free articles and analysis is more than enough, but of course, feel free to go the extra mile. Another thing that I love about Seeking Alpha is that once you registered for the Seeking Alpha account, which is for free, you will also receive daily and weekly updates of the stocks that you hold. So that is a nice way to get updated if you are occupied by a busy schedule. Also, don't forget to install Seeking Alpha that is available on both App Store and Google Play Store and get ready to expand your horizon and knowledge with this wonder app. The third tool that I'm gonna recommend you today is the Weebull platform. Wait, isn't that a brokerage account? Well, yes. Before you trip and say,
"Hey Zay, I don't want to open another brokerage account. I'm too lazy for all of that process lah."
Trust me, You don't have to. I'm just recommending you to use the free tools offered by the Weebull platform, not to use it as a brokerage account. You can just log into Weebull by registering via your Facebook account. Now, how convenient is that? Weebull comes with the desktop version as well as the mobile app version, but I'm gonna focus more on the desktop version because that packs a punch. Head over to Weebull's website and download the Weebull desktop application, and I will put the link down in the description box below in case you missed it. Weebull has been game changing to me, and this is the platform that I will focus on whenever the US stock market opens. To begin with, you can add the stocks and ETFs that you like into your watch list and monitor all of it at one glance. Let's take Apple for example. You get to see its chart, plot whatever the lines and patterns that you want with it, and I look like a professional trader doing this, but trust me, I have no idea what I'm doing with all of these technical patterns. Then we have the News tab, which is a summary of all the platforms that have reported or written anything that is related to Apple. Tell me, has this blown your mind yet? With this tab, you will never miss any updates on the stocks that you are watching, and with that, you are almost always ahead of most of the investors out there. Now, there's more. The Financials tab has every information you need on the company's financials for the past couple of years. Feel free to check this out. I'm sure you will love it. The Analyst tab is the analyst recommendations and price target for this stock. Just take this information with a pinch of salt and don't invest based on these recommendations. Looking at the left column, let's click on markets. Just look at how beautiful this page is. You get a full snapshot of the United States of America, the land of the free. You get information on the top 3 indices, the heat map of various industries in the country, the global indexes performance, as well as top news and industries update fresh up on your feed. Next up, we have screeners. Well, just another typical stock screener. What I'm interested here is the paper trading tab. This is where you can backtest your investing thesis or just have fun practicing your day trading or swing trading skills. It's paper money, what's there to lose, right? And did I forget to mention to you, all of those features and tools are all available on Weebull's mobile app version as well. So go download it and check it out yourself. Anyways, I can go on and on talking about Weebull platform. Just try it out for yourself and I'm sure you will find it super handy. Next up, after performing all of those fundamental analysis and reading companies' financials and news, etc., I personally like to mix in with a little bit of fun with TradingView. Yes, too much of fundamental analysis can be daunting at times, so it's always good to mix in with a little bit of technical analysis. Now, before you scream,
investor, wait, look at all of those technical trading charts, those are for traders.
Hold up a second. It's true, an investor can just depend on fundamental analysis and invest into a good stock and profit it in the long run. But as a well-rounded investor, it is also important for you to understand the technical analysis portion of the stock market. And the key word here is to understand it, not rely on it. If you can analyze a stock from a fundamental and technical point of view, you can then time your entry better and not get caught by FOMO and buying into stocks at all-time high.
Thank God.
After all, we are all in the stock market to make money, and I'm not gonna pretend to be a guardian angel and tell you to buy into any good company and hold it for the long term and make money. No. That's not how it works. I'm here to show you the best practices and provide you more information to make you a more well-rounded investor so that you can do better in the stock market and avoid the common pitfalls of any beginner. Don't believe me? Ask any seasoned investors out there. Fundamental analysis alone is not enough to make you good money. Back to TradingView. After doing my fundamental analysis, what I like to do is to time my entry based on simple indicators. Let's take Alibaba with the ticker symbol BABA for example. This is what BABA is currently trading at per share. Now you can click on full featured chart. I personally like to use the relative strength index RSI indicator to make sure my entries are not at the very peak of an overbought stock. Remember, what goes up must come down. So buying a stock at its peak will most likely end up with a decline for the following time period. RSI basically measures the momentum of the stock, and RSI above 70 usually means overbought, and if it's below 30 usually means oversold. Looking at the previous examples, when it is overbought, it tends to retract back to the center region and vice versa. I personally like to buy stocks when it is around the RSI 45 level, but that's just my personal preference. Okay, that is just the gist of TradingView for you. There are a ton more trading ideas out there, but remember to take everything with a grain of salt because technical analysis can be wrong at times. So remember to do your own research and don't invest based on those trading recommendations. And the fifth tool of today, which is YouTube. No, I'm not gonna recommend you to use YouTube. I'm gonna help you to utilize YouTube better to help you with your investment. Okay, I'm not gonna waste your time explaining to you how powerful YouTube is because obviously you are here because you understand the potential of this platform. Take this from me. Use YouTube to understand any particular stock that you are investing in case you miss any information that you are not able to relate yourself from the news and articles that you read. Some of the YouTubers have been investing for more than 5, 10 or 20 years, so they have a much better insight when it comes to how the stock market works. Alright, to save your time, just to name a few, these are the few YouTube channels that I personally love to watch to get some US stock ideas and updates. And they are Chicken Genius Singapore, Charlie Chang, Tom Nash, Stockmo, George Perez, and last but not least, your boy Ziet Invest. Okay, just kidding, the last one was just a shameless plug. Anyway, my point is there are a ton of YouTubers specializing in certain stocks, so just look up your favorite stocks and usually you won't go wrong with the huge channels. So just a few more YouTube channels that I personally like to follow when it comes to enhancing my own personal finance knowledge. You can follow Graham Stephan, Meet Kevin, Andre Jig, as well as Ark Invest. Again, I must have said this 1,000 times already. Take people's word with a grain of salt and do your own research before you make any investing decision. Okay, so those are the top 5 tools and platforms that I use on a daily basis for my US portfolio. The US stock market can be huge and hard to maneuver at times, but if you are able to cut down the noises and focus on the stocks that you're holding using the 5 platforms that I've just recommended to you, you will love the US market in no time. Just like I do, I personally spend a lot of time reading up the US stock market. From the moment I wake up, I use Yahoo Finance to read up news on the stocks that I hold, and then when I'm on my battle station, I use TradingView as well as Weebull, and when I'm on my downtime, I use YouTube to replenish any information that I myself may have missed during the day. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. If it did, help me smash that like button down below, and that helps me to get my content towards more people, and I thank you very much for that. Trust me, each video took me more than 10 hours to make, and on top of that, the hours and months of research and trying that I've done so that you do not have to do it yourself. Alright, that's about it. With all of that said, stay safe, stay invested, and as usual, I will see you in the next one.